Good morning. How's everybody? I just thought I'd stop really quick and just show you what I see this morning, since we are all looking at the same thing. Hey, Shauna D. Hello, Crystal. Jerry. Peace and blessings. So, what's going on today? Got lots of really amazing shapes. I've been working on editing, like the last live that I did a few days ago, because that was amazing. I posted a couple of the pictures in my community posts over the past days, but this is just incredible. I was noticing that the whole phenomenon with the clouds behind the sun was really visible. That's one reason I thought I would stop here and just look at all of these low-lying ships. It really looks like they're coming in for a landing, and I know that they are going to. They're not just there to look cool. This whole thing is getting closer and arriving in very divine time. Very divine time. And I believe that we are drawing it closer. We are drawing it in. This is nothing but pure love. Try to see what you guys are saying today. Yeah, I mean, a lot is changing. I was at Gulfport today and had some really amazing footage from yesterday. There was a blue mist coming through the sun rays, and it was a little bit deeper than I'd ever seen before. You know, all of this stuff just is transforming the earth. This is part of the purge. Some of the purge is bad, some of it is good, some of it's beautiful and amazing. And it all has to be in place for, you know, for the arrival. These are the ancient ones, not just our higher selves, but also ancient ascended masters. I seek the ancient ones, and Atlantis rising, and Lemuria resurfacing. All of these things are coming back together. The sooner the lies and the bullshit stops, the sooner we can all live in peace. So I don't really like getting on here and talking about my personal issues. I don't really, especially surrounding things like money, because I just don't have those problems right now. I don't consider them problems. I died to this world. They've kept me oppressed. I've worked as hard and harder than anybody else, and it's just not been an easy road. Lots of slamming doors, things, but you know, we work through. We keep getting ourselves up and brushing ourselves off. So I don't know, I put it out there. I don't know if anybody saw it. I put it out there a few days ago. I said, hey, I'm thinking I would really like to purchase or like invest in some new equipment or programs, or even look into buying like secondhand, like just, you know, up my game a little bit, kind of like the normal thing, you know, the normal 3D thing, I guess, right? And yeah, I don't know that my message really got out there. It was super censored. Just like all of my everything that I'm doing right now is censored. I know everybody is. I understand that. But when I want to tell, like, Naughty Beaver, who's telling hundreds of thousands of people that NASA is signs in heaven, and I want to, compare notes. But, I think I got shut off on his channel when I first told him that I had Morgellons, and it was actually the crystalline DNA transformation. So I don't really know, like, who is out to bring you truth. That is for you to decide. But it is very clear to me who is lying and who is not at this point. Super clear to me, and I hope it is for everybody. I really hope so. So clear to me. Hi, Young. But yeah, so trying to talk to my friend Dolly, trying to leave my sisters in other countries messages, not just on YouTube. Obviously, I know that that's not always going to work. Found that out several months ago. But, this benefits me because I see what is hidden and what is not. Not everything I write is hidden. Only to certain people and certain things and words are hidden by the Google algorithms and whatever else is censoring. And that makes it very clear for me to be able to define truth. And that's what I bring to you guys. Very filtered truth. I say filtered because it's plain for me to see what they don't want you guys to know that I'm finding out. It's very, very, very clear. So of course I just will keep reiterating as much as I can for those that do want the answers that maybe I have a key to. Maybe I have the key to the next answer for my, for you, and then you bring it to all of us, and then like we know how this works by now. But they don't want us to compare notes. They never have, and they certainly don't right now. I believe we're manifesting faster than ever. We're creating the new world faster than ever at the speed of light. And so I was trying to get on Skype this morning to talk to Dolly Daydream, who we've been trying to get into contact just for a simple chat or comparison of notes, or like, hello, we are, just comparing notes, just like you'd want to talk to just about anybody along the way throughout life. And it's impossible. I literally can't log in to my Microsoft account. There's telling you there's a problem with my Microsoft account now. Never had that issue. I think I was using all my accounts yesterday, so it just doesn't make any sense, and that's across the board for me. So anyway, don't want it to be a bitch fest, but these are the challenges that I face that I plan on overcoming. And I know that other people are facing them as well, and I just want to say, like, let's just keep pushing through, not let it get the best of us, not let it stop us from speaking our truth, not let it stop us from out to the people that we know we're connected to outside of this realm. And yeah, just keep pushing forward because things are really getting better. We can't see what all has taken place and what is taking place, but I am getting confirmations that it's from this existence. Oh, look at this little guy zooming by. So hard for me to read you guys. Let me see, how's everybody? What's going on? I am on Facebook. I haven't been on there for a while. I was on Facebook before I did YouTube, and I was sharing about, it was like when I first got ill, I looked on YouTube for answers like many people do, and we're seeing how that all works, right? And all I could find was really scary stuff about Morgellons disease and like some really flipped out people in other countries that are still flipping out because they're not looking for truth, and they never were, and they were probably put in place just to distract you and detract you from the truth. So luckily I found T. Taylor channel, Crystalline DNA, and you know, I heavily was censored on Facebook before I ever got onto YouTube actually, and you can see my picture. I think I look similar to the one in YouTube. But, I mean, just in case you want to know what I look like or something, I don't know. Yeah. Or you can try to send me a message on Messenger. I do hop on there sometimes. Youngs, I will check your channel out. I'm sure it's going to be great. Any contribution that any of us put out there right now is so important. Hey, Scott. Living Tribunal, much love from the UK. Hey, Mr. Mensa, Shauna D, John, Parka. I don't know, I felt like I wanted to quickly say a few things. What's on everybody's mind? Fibromyalgia. Yeah, I just got a message from what appeared to be a pretty young girl. Fibromyalgia is the blanket diagnosis for the crystalline DNA transformation. It's a lot to go into right now, but I would be glad to say that I was also diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I no longer suffer from any of the symptoms. That is not accurate. That is the medical system not understanding what's happening, being afraid of what's happening, and trying to stop what's happening to an extent. But we know that they can't, and they're not. And, you know, I was on the medications and everything, so there's nothing to be afraid of. I realized about a year ago that those, like the Lyrica and that stuff, I mean, I tried a little bit here and there. I just kind of really know my body. I knew that it wasn't really helping, so I went the all-natural holistic route myself. I cleaned out, you know, I cleaned my gut slowly. It wasn't an overnight process. The transformation into the angel of light is a 2-year process, and I've seen some really cool stuff actually when it comes to that about Q. It says Q constantly. I get different messages that say Q. The transformation of a man into an angel we're doing here, and you know, I'm sure it's different for everybody, so I'm not really going to speak on that, but many of us are undergoing this process. It is a real process happening, and T. Taylor's been screaming it out, shouting it out for a couple of years now, and nobody would listen to her, to be honest, you know. People, but then as soon as it starts happening to them, they can't wait to jump out and start speaking on it like they're an expert. And I'm sorry, but some of us put ourselves out there like hardcore when the world was rejecting us, and you know, things have changed because people like her, it's more acceptable, it's more known, it's more, you know, so we just have to honor those things. We need to honor the unsung heroes. That's what this is about. It only takes a minute to honor a hero. So, buffering, right? What did you guys miss? Hopefully you guys hear me. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, Relentless Maverick. Is it Butterfly or is it you, Maverick? It looks like Maverick. Good to see you. Welcome. I know she's probably next to you, so hello. Yeah, I thought I had Lyme disease. I thought I did. Now, I do think that we are carriers of these things that they've put out there. I'm not going to say that we're not going to, but we can easily get rid of those with substances such as sea kelp iodine and MSM mixed with vitamin C and high doses of coenzyme Q10 intermittently, like once a month. Take 4,000 milligrams of coenzyme Q10. Go ahead and study that first. That is Dr. Hulda Clark remedy. And a lot of this stuff will look like parasitic activity, and it is not. This is a brand new process that has never happened before. Even to the enlightened people in the last golden age, even the people with the halos, even, you know, Christ, it's different this time. Things are happening differently this time because of the manipulation and because of everything. Like, this is the way it had to happen. This was the only way. And cannabis is amazing. It's healing inside and out. I get messages about how cannabis is going to heal the world, literally, and bring in the new golden age. Substances such as Ormus have helped me tremendously. That is what I use now. I got that from Tony Taylor, and I still have my jar that I've had for a couple of months now, and I'm not really even halfway through it, and I take it every few days. I've even like mixed it into creams and different things. I mean, you just gotta get like creative and follow your inner guidance with the healing. You can heal yourself. It's really, you can heal yourself. It just takes time. I'd be glad, I would love to sit and help people with that every day, no charge. But people can't get to me. They can't get through to me. I have people that people are being sending me emails and having emails sent back to them, not from me, from somebody saying, do not contact me again about Morgellons disease. Like, that will cause blood to be on whoever's hands are, you know, doing shit like that. Because, yeah, I mean, this is serious stuff. This is life-changing, serious stuff. I just want people to get sucked into that magnetic Saturn matrix and miss out on this ascension. But I can tell you it's not going to happen, and I'm going to do my best to help people through the process so it's not so tormenting. It doesn't have to be so tormenting and awful like it did for many of us. It doesn't have to be. And, you know, they don't want us to share our experience, strength, and hope. Experience, strength, and hope, you know. So what are we gonna do? We just keep trying. We keep on trying. We just keep on. We keep getting up and brushing ourselves off and doing it anyway. I mean, compelled. So it's not an issue. It's really not. I have everything I need. You know, Sundays can be scarce, but I'm never worried. I've always had everything I need. And if I didn't, you know, then it was a lesson. Like, what do they say in The Peaceful Warrior when he's really unsure about what's gonna happen? It's that fear of the unknown. And she says to him, are you scared? And he's like, yeah, I'm terrified. And she's like, okay, good. Look around. Pay attention. Like, pay attention right now, because this is when it's really uncomfortable, is when we learn the biggest lessons. And those have been the most healing. More healing than any substance to me has been finding truth, seeking truth and finding it, quelling that fear inside of me with truth, that there's no fear in the truth, and finding those ultimate truths that take all those fears away have healed me so much. So I recommend it. And, you know, they want to keep us busy so we can't seek for truth and we can't soul search. But I quit 3D and I did it. I didn't really have a choice. I kept running into barriers, walls, and wow, that's cool as hell. What is that? I can't see anything. I'm filming, so I apologize. I went home and saw that live that I filmed last time, and it was terrible. I just can't see. So thank you guys for being so gracious and wonderful. But you see these? They're like big ship parts. Do you see that? My God. It's so cool. It's like a big horn. I don't know how to explain it. and they look like also like on the edge of clouds. It looks like barnacles. Oh, and I got this amazing message. I posted it yesterday. Did you guys see that? It said, I am fascinated by the cloaking properties of Han purple. I about died because, now gotta watch word spells. I don't say that anymore because actually we can live eternally without physically dying now. That's what this is all about. When we choose to ascend out of this body, it's going to be a lot different than the physical traditional death that we thought we might have to go through. So anyways, I'm going to go have coffee. I love you all. I'll talk